Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm doing this video because I got a lot of questions. A lot of people were asking me where did I get my Scat Pack from. So basically I'll let you guys know where I got it from. I got my 2017 Charger Scat Pack, Destroyer Gray. I got it from Steve White Motors in Hickory, North Carolina. Let's see if I got some more information. And the guy that sold me the car, that first contacted me about the car when I was looking for it. I originally ordered a black one, and his name is Brian Meeks, and a real good guy. And the sales manager I dealt with, his name was Jerry Sherrill. Real good guys, man. And Jerry's a Marine vet, so you know what I'm saying, we were talking or whatever. But yeah, real good people, man. But I'm gonna show you guys this as well. You know, I'm gonna keep this. This is my trophy right here. You see, Steve White Motors. The address is 3470 Highway 70 East, and it's in Newton, North Carolina, near Asheville. So I went out there to go get it. Also about Steve White Motors, I was referred to Steve White Motors by Don Juan. He goes by Don Juan on YouTube. Watch his videos. He kept talking about he had a really good deal on a Scat Pack, Steve White Motors. And the thing about Steve White Motors, they really look out for you, you know. And they do free shipping, because I live out here in Kentucky, so I was probably about 7.5, 8 hours away. I'm from North Carolina anyway, so I actually drove. I had a 2006 Lexus GS 300. It was burning oil, man. You know what I'm saying? It just gave me a hard time, so I had to get rid of it. So I traded that. I drove all the way to North Carolina. Actually, I text Brian. I say, hey, Brian, look, man, don't BS me. Like, what's up with these prices? Because here in Kentucky, Frankfort, Kentucky, Frankfort Dodge, I went to that Dodge dealership, man. They were trying to get one over on me. I found a black one, fully loaded. Test drove it, loved it, because I was originally looking for a Challenger. So I ended up loving that Charger and test drove it. Got back to the office, tried to work some numbers, and they wouldn't budge. The car already had about 375 miles on it, and they were stuck at 44,000, I think. They were stuck at 44, and I was like, nah, come down a little bit, you know what I'm saying, like, come down. They wouldn't do it, so I was disappointed about it. Then I came home, started watching YouTube videos. I watched Tall Guy Reviews, my boy SRT Mush, RP Productions, HTX Scat. I can't even think of everybody, man. I think it's MGD. He's in New York. He has a Daytona. Brew Motor Productions. He's got a... Anyway, I came home doing my usual, watching YouTube videos about the Scat Packs, Daytonas. And of course, I was already watching Don Juan's video. And on his video, he was like, yeah, Steve White Motors, Hickory, North Carolina, they shipped it to me for free, blah, blah. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to North Carolina and make a weekend out of it, you know what I mean? I hit up Brian, and I was like, hey, man, I see you got some Scat Packs on your lot. I think it was a white one, no, but I ended up finding a black one. It was a pretty decent price. And I texted him, I said, hey, Brian, look, man, I'm driving 8 hours, bro. I don't want to get there. I think online that price said, shit, I forgot, 30. I think it may have said 36,000 or something. So I texted him. I said, hey, man, look, don't mess with me. I'm driving 8 hours. He said, hey, man, come down. We're gonna work out a deal. We're gonna make it happen. So that's what I did. I got on the road, got down there, and well, actually, before I left, let me back up. When the sales manager Jerry called, He was like, hey man, look, Mr. Wright, we got some scat packs here. I want you to check it out. We got a black one for you, whatever. And then we're talking, and the price he was breaking down for me was okay. First off, I'm gonna say Steve White Motors has no BS hidden dealer fees. They're not gonna BS you. Whatever the price you see on their website, that's the price they're gonna start at, and if anything, it's gonna come down because they hooked me up with a stupid amount of like rebates and stuff. So that car actually, I paid. I'm gonna show you guys the sticker, the window sticker for it. Show you the window sticker. It says 39 for a base, 42. I think this thing came up on my forums. This car came up to like 30. Originally it was like 28, and then it only went up to 31. I think because of like state taxes for North Carolina, something like that. But anyway, it was a stupid good deal, so I jumped on it. But anyway, I talked to Jerry. Jerry said, "Hey man, look, I got your Destroyer Gray Scat Pack ready for you." I was like, Destroyer Gray? Like, nah, I thought it was black. He was like, I got a Destroyer Gray on the truck coming in, man. You want that one? I was like, hell yeah. So early that next morning, got on the road, drove 8 hours, man, pulled up. As soon as I pulled up on the lot, Brian came out and he was like, hey, are you Vance? I said, yeah. Here you go. He threw me the keys. Straight John Elway tossed the keys to me. Caught it, boom, go drive it. Word, all right. So I drove it around. That car was everything I thought it was gonna be. We drove around, came back, did that paperwork, man, and I think I already showed you the sticker already. Now the fuel economy, I'm jumping subjects. The fuel economy, I don't know if you can see it. Yep. The fuel economy on it, 15 city, 25 highway. I damn near hit 30 highway, and depending on like, it's so tempting to like hit the gas, you know what I mean, hear that thing rumbling. But I did a mid muffler delete on it. I made a few customizations on it, you know what I'm saying. With a muffler delete, I just recently ordered the Billet Technologies oil catch can, and I installed that myself. I did a video on it, so check out that video as well. This car didn't come with Beats audio or anything, so I ended up buying a Kicker 15 from Amazon and threw that in the back. But I'm jumping subjects, man. I'm trying this video strictly about where I got this car from, and that's Steve White Motors. I think I got their phone number too. I think I shouted him out already. My boy Tall Guy Reviews, that's the homie right there, man, with that Hellcat. I really wanted a Hellcat, but my pockets ain't deep enough for that. All right, now the website is stevewhiteMotors.com, and you can contact them at 828-464-3458. And when you call, make sure you ask for Brian Meeks. Tell him Shaka sent you in a Destroyer Gray Scat Pack. I think the only thing I don't have in this car basically is like the lane detection, whatever that's called, and the heated seats, cool seats. I don't have that. I didn't give a damn. I just wanted a damn car. Like, I could care less. Like, you get a car like this, if I wanted bougie, I would have gotten a BMW or something, but I wanted a muscle car. I wanted and the crazy part is, I didn't even care for Dodge, man. I absolutely hated Dodge. But the thing is, it's like when I first heard about the SRT8s, I almost got an SRT8. And I'm glad I didn't get that SRT8. That was last year. That was probably around the time I got out of the Army, last year, early last year, yeah. But I'm glad that didn't work out. because later on, a buddy of mine, my boy Stoddard was like, "Hey man, you want an SRT8? Like, why don't you get the Scat Pack?" I was like, "Yo, what the hell is a Scat Pack?" Shit. I jumped on the damn internet, man. Went on YouTube. I was like, "Oh my God! Like this is it." So I've been dream chasing ever since then. I've been doing what I had to do, man. Like financially, like I said, I got out of the army. It was right at January of last year, 2016. So I had to like find myself all over again, man. Like transitioning out, trying to finish school. I finished school I graduated with my bachelor's last December, thank God. And just putting in work, looking for a job, making sure everything's tight. Find a crib, because I was out of the barracks, man. But if you, any of you veterans out there, you already know what I'm talking about. If y'all did active duty, man. But anyway, what I'm basically saying is, if it's people, if any of you guys watching this video right now that don't have, if you want a Scat Pack or Hellcat, just take your time. You don't have to rush it. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing where it's just that patience. It's okay. Like these cars ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? But like I had an old First Sergeant Polite. He used to say, "Do what your pockets can afford." You know what I mean? And basically, what I'm saying is, don't jump into it if you can't financially take care of it, because it's more than just a car payment. You got your insurance. When these brakes go bad, you know that's gonna be a stupid price. Tires. Oil changes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what I'm talking about, man. But anyway, prepare for it. If you want something, I'm a firm believer, and if you want something, you grab that shit by the horns and go get it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want it, go get it, because that's how I was raised. You know what I mean? Like I grew up in the country, North Carolina, Green Road. What's up? And yeah, if anything I wanted, man, like my folks, it got to a point where they were like, "Oh, you want that? Okay, well, if you go do this and this." Yeah, I did farm work, man. I worked hard. I was a little kid, 10, 11 years old. You know what I mean? I was working on farms. You know, not old McDonald farms with animals. I'm talking like produce. You know, the northeastern part of North Carolina, man. 252, what's up? E-Town, Edenton, what's up? But out there in the country, man, that's how I got my bread. I did that up until I was 17 years old. Every summer, I bought my own school clothes, pencils, books, paper, underwear, school clothes, shoes. I bought it myself. I was 11 years old with a checking account. Didn't know what the hell it was. My mom, what I'm basically saying is, you gotta have that foundation. And my folks, my grandma, my granddad, my brothers, my uncles, my mom, even though I hated it at times, but they gave me that foundation for me to be humble and be like, "Yo, if you want something, you're not gonna ask anybody for anything to get there. You go get it yourself." So I don't want to drag on. This video is already hitting almost 15 minutes, but I was just saying, like, yo, this thing, I waited on it, I prayed on it, just researching it, and I was blessed enough to be in a position where I could pull that trigger, man, and go get it. And I love this thing, man, like, for real. I mean, yeah, I got all my stuff out of this book, out of the glove box, man. But that's pretty much it for this, that I have for this video. I just wanted to give a shout out to Steve White Motors and Brian Meeks. If you contact Steve White Motors, make sure you ask for Brian Meeks. And then the sales manager is Jerry Sherrill. Good people, man. And I'm telling you, and I know I said this before, I'm gonna reiterate on it. You do not have to go to that dealership. You can hit them up. If you handle that transaction, yo, they will transport that vehicle to you, no matter where you are in the United States. They will send that car to you for free. Yo, when I pulled up at that dealership, man, yo, Mr. Wright, you drove all the way down here from Kentucky? I was like, yeah. They were like, we would have drove your car to you, swapped out keys, signed papers, and pieced out. Like, damn. I'm like, man, that, you know what I'm saying? This is like, this car, that car. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4. I'm 34 years old right now. I had 4 cars in my lifetime. And as far as going to a dealership, that was by far like the easiest, non-painful buying experience at a dealership that I have ever had in my life. I'm talking about like when I got, the only reason why the dealership, when I got there, it took a long time was because it was something wouldn't print out or something, but it wasn't anything as far as them trying to negotiate other stuff. That thing was done and over with. I'm gonna say I was there at least an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes. I was done. I pulled off with my car. Skirt. You feel me? But man, this is all I got. Like I said, I'm gonna shout out Steve White Motors, Brian Meeks, Jerry Sherrill, and Dodge for making this car. I know I'll have it for another video, but the only thing I got about this car I got on my brain right now is like, it's a dope car, fast, true muscle car, but it's like that the interior has that, they still kept that Chrysler feel to it. But I think if you upgrade, if you have a Scat Pack, it should come custom, like make you feel like you're in that next top tier than a SXT. And you know, one of my homeboys, he has a SXT, I think. And I looked at the interior of his. It's basically the same exact car as mine, but mine's more expensive. But if Dodge, if you watching this, anybody at Dodge, listen to me. You making Scat Packs, SRTs, then Hellcats, these Daytonas, yo, make them unique. You know what I'm saying? Make them, I already know you got the body kits. They differ, they stick out, but this interior, you got to step it up. You got to step that up big time. You got to sit in this car like, oh yeah, oh shit, this is a Scat Pack. Like, oh man, yeah, this is a SRT. Or like, oh damn, like especially when it's a Hellcat, it's got to be like, it's got to stand out from Daytona's Scat Packs. But anyway, that's another video. Look, man, look, that's all I got. Comment, like, subscribe, like my shit, thumbs up, thumbs down, do what you gotta do. But haters are welcome, whatever, do what you gotta do. But for you dream chasers out there trying to get your damn Scat Pack, just be patient, man. Just be patient. You'll get yours. You know what I'm saying? Gotta wait on it. It ain't gonna happen overnight. You just gotta plan and prepare for it, for real. All right, that's all I got, man. Shaka out.